Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wolf, and I'll be going over the new champion V. V is a AD bruiser who does use mana and has a very interesting set of skills. What I'm using right now for masteries and runes, I'm actually going with a armor pen bruiser type build, which is the ability power. I'm sorry, correct, the armor pen with the armor and magic resist and flat damage. Anyways, she has three abilities. From her, she's mainly physical damage. So, for me, what I like to start off is longsword boots. This helps out getting to your items quickly, and it doesn't skimp you on the AD. Now, her first ability is called Volt Breaker. Volt Breaker is pretty much it's a charge up, and then she's gonna dash. It's a charge up. Correction. It is a charge up like Varus's charge, and then after you release it, she's gonna charge to that location. She can just let it go quickly for a quick burst, or she can charge it up and get the distance out pretty long. Next we have her Denting Blows, which is purely a passive. As you can see, it does percentage of the target's maximum health as physical damage, and on every third hit, this is on every third hit. Also, it's going to reduce their armor by 25 and grants you attack speed for 4 seconds, and you get 30%. It is really good. Now the other thing, we're going to do a jungle pattern this time. No, we're not. We're going in the lane. And then our third one is Excessive Force. This pretty much does a Kamehameha wave of funniness. As here it goes. Ready? 2, 1. BAM! Just puts out a nice little AoE for what's happening. It's quite funny. I like it. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think it extends your attack range out by a little bit. Not much, but by some. So, those are her basic skills. When we get to her ultimate, we'll talk about those. Or that, sorry.
Vi stands for violence.
So, now we're going to get into Denting Blows. Denting, I like to think of this as your Jax type ability. 1, 2, and 3. Increase attack speed. Ooh, Mad Monkey. Mad Monkey. So, as you can see, at level 1 or 2 now, it's doing 105 damage for the Excessive Force. And that's an AoE on top of it. That's pretty beastly. Just gonna point that out.
Who needs a beat down?
Next thing to talk about is the Denting Blows. Now, your ultimate will put Denting Blows on people, and your Volt Breaker, your Q, will put Denting Blows. So, if you hit one person with those two spells, you're going to get a 3-stack right away, and go right into the increased attack speed, and break their armor down, which, as you'll be able to see here soon enough, the way I built her is really devastating.
My way. Stands for vice.
Chase the monkey. I'm a dumb monkey, damn.
I let my hands do the talking. Let's get cracking.
Alright, now we have our Volt Breaker. Now we're going to charge it up. And as soon as it hits a champion, it's going to stop. If it only goes through, it will continue going through minions. The other good thing to point out is it does knock them back, which is different from the
smash and grab.
Sejuani charge. So here goes one on minions.
Freeze! Or don't. I don't care.
Now it is good to point out that you can get a short Q in just for this effect, which worked really well. You don't go far, obviously, but it's enough to help get away from people.
Piltover's finest.
I say level up your denting blows first, because that's getting you more percent damage.
Sometimes
If you notice, that shield that just popped up around me, that would be my passive. The passive has 18-second cooldown right now, and
let's get to the
pretty much when I strike an enemy, it's going to give me a shield. See, just hit him with the E and got a shield from it.
plan. I don't need a plan. One girl wrecking crew.
So that's why I talk about the quick dash to get out of sticky situations. You see, just press it down, release relatively quick, and you just get to cover a good amount of ground, at least to get out of melee range. Alright, you can go with any boot patch you want. Today, I will be going with the armor. I don't know. I'm going to try something else and go with the cooldown reduction.
If you hit a wall, hit it hard.
Alright, so right now we're at 16. Definitely used the wrong rune page. But it's no big deal, honestly. So I don't know if you guys saw that. That was the charge into the excessive force.
Put a dent in them.
Obviously, the monkey didn't have much health to begin with, but as you see, it's a pretty nice little combo,
Here comes the punchline.
which will now be amplified up by my ultimate. Now,
I let my hands do the talking.
you just saw me use the ultimate for the first time. It basically will charge to the person, kind of like Nautilus' ult, a little bit quicker. And then, when it connects, or if it connects with anyone else besides your target, it's going to knock them back, and then knock them into the air, and then do a good little bit of damage straight down on their face.
Here I come to save the day. I'm doing this my way.
So as you can notice, you can put multiple stacks
Or don't.
on the breaker. Sorry, of your denting blows. It lasts for don't tell you how long they last for. They last for a few seconds and then they fall off. Now, one thing that I noticed when I did my practice game before talking to you wonderful people is that this person, this V, needs the attack speed. So a cheap way that I saw of getting it is the Shiv. The Shiv is a great way to get your movement speed and attack speed up, and a good little burst of damage too, which sinks really well into her combo. Alright, so right there you saw me completely defend Graves for him to steal my kill. Really nice of him, I guess.
My own backup.
And there was a full charge on my Q, if you guys noticed that. It's a good distance. It's not needed. Like, if you're just trying to escape, just get out and don't have to worry about how far. But you can either do a short or longer ranges.
Here I come to save the day. Or wreck it. Here comes the punchline. Let's get cracking.
Now, her Q can be used to get through walls. Once again, pretty decent range. And it does proc her passive as well.
I'm doing this my way.
When you hit the jungle minions, that is.
I let my hands do the talking.
Good thing to point out is when you're in your ultimate, you become pretty much immune to CC, which is really helpful for nasty fellows like Cho'Gath who likes to knock you into the air.
They'll never know what hit them.
Oh, later on, I will definitely do the joke, taunt, and dance for you guys. Laugh, and laugh too.
Plan? I don't need a plan.
Dominating.
Bye. Stands for fire.
Double kill.
Vi stands.
Legendary.
Put a dent in it.
So one thing I've noticed about her is she does have a few weaknesses. She is a melee, so she can get zoned. You gotta keep that in mind.
Sometimes you
Her
gotta
cooldowns are a
move
bit long for my liking, but that's just my personal. I see the excessive force is 1 as long as you have the gauntlets, so depending on how you look at it.
If you hit a wall, hit it hard.
You have 15 seconds on your Volt Breaker with almost over a minute on the ulti.
Plan? I don't need a plan.
Legendary.
One girl wrecking crew.
Legendary.
And as you can see where I just talked about, the E looks like it gives you an extended range. I can't say for sure